What's going on YouTube? It's Watch Face Wednesday, so I'm bringing you another watch face review for your Android Wear 2.0, and please make sure to check out my other Android Wear 2.0 watch face reviews, or if you'd like me to review one in particular, leave a comment down below and I'll definitely try and check it out for you guys and give you a review. But anyway, this is Airborne, so let's get right into it. So this is Airborne, and this is not a freemium model. This is actually a paid model, and it's $1.49 in the Google Play Store. I'll leave a link in the description below. But this has definitely been one of my favorites throughout all my Android Wear watches, and I'll show you why. Firstly, in my opinion, it's a really stylish looking watch. And let's just take a look at it right there. It looks like a basic analog watch with some well-needed digital features. Gives you everything you need at a glance: time, steps, battery life for both your phone and your watch, as well as the temperature. And it also has a pretty cool app shortcut feature, which I'll get into later on in this video. But let's take a look at the main features of this watch. So you have your time in analog format right there. And then behind it, you have the digital format for those of you who like to see that. Makes it a little easier to read at a glance. Over on the right side here, you have your watch's battery with this indicator line that does decrease and get down to 0 over time. And on the left of this circle, you do have your phone's battery. And at a glance, it's very easy to read and see how the battery life of both devices is going. And then on the bottom here, you do have your weather. So for those of you that love the weather as much as I do, you're presented with the actual temperature, so it's 49 degrees Fahrenheit here in New York City. You have your barometric pressure, you have your wind speed, and then you have the direction of the actual wind, so it's blowing northeast right now. And then you also have your chance of rain right there, 54% chance of rain in the city today. And above that is the date, so Wednesday, November 1st. And then on the left side of the watch face, at the 9 o'clock position, you have your steps. Talking about my absolute favorite feature, and I think more watch faces should have this. So you see at the top there, you're presented with the name of the watch. So this is the Airborne watch. You can change that here in the settings, and you can name it whatever you like. So we can change the name right away, and you see I wrote Jabbertech there. Pretty cool. I like to be able to name my own watch. I'll just like that. That's me. So let's get into the app and take a look at what exactly we can change. So the app itself for this watch face is very simplistic, but it does everything it needs to do. So that's not a hit on this watch face at all. So changing the colors, we have 3 primary colors that we can change. We can change the main color, the watch battery color, and the phone battery color. So if we change the main color from this yellow to a bluish color, you can see that it definitely did change the color around the dials and the main color around the circle, so that when your watch's battery and your phone's battery get to 0 and deplete, it will just be a perfectly blue circle. But if we want to change the watch battery to maybe a yellow color so you can see the change automatically, so you can change that one. You see I changed that to a yellow color. And if you want to change your phone's battery as well, you can change that as well. This way it's easier at a glance to see which battery you're talking about. Sometimes it does take another click for the change to actually get sent to your watch. I don't know why, but in any event, you do see that I changed the watch's battery to that yellow and then the phone battery to the blue, so it's easier to read at a glance. Now if we want to change that again, let me change that one, and you notice it did not take the first time, so I'll just click on it again. And there it is. So now you can definitely tell at a glance which battery indicator level you're looking at. So talking about those dials there, for the phone and watch battery, if you just tap on it, you can cycle through some colors. So you can change the colors on the fly if you'd like to. And that's a pretty cool option. That does not work for the steps. That's already just a set predefined color based on your primary color there. And then taking a look at everything else, you do have a 12-hour toggle. You won't see it right now because 12 o'clock is the same in 12-hour and 24-hour. But believe me, it does change when you do click that toggle. Then you have this interactive mode, which you can toggle on and off. Now I toggled it off, so you'll see when I click on the weather here, nothing happens. But if I turn it on, it'll give you quick shortcuts to the apps that you predefine. And here you see I have Find My Phone, Google Fit, I have Google Maps, and then Google Play Music. So that's a quick app shortcut that I'll get into in a moment. But you can either turn that off or turn it on. And then going through the rest of the settings, you have your ambient mode, you have a mini ambient and a full colored. So let me put the watch in ambient mode and you can see the difference. So this is a watch in full colored ambient mode. And again, this does take a lot of your battery. So if you do want to use it, that's up to you, but be mindful that this will drain your battery a lot quicker. So if you turn this off, you're presented with just the main functions that you need: time, phone battery, and watch's battery right there. And this will take a lot less battery. Granted, it's not as attractive as the full ambient mode, but it will not take as much battery. So that's up to you if you want to use it. And then in this full ambient mode, you have one more option here that is a colored option. And again, the colors will take more battery than black and white. So if we toggle that on, you'll see the colors that we predefined in the step above show up in your ambient mode as well. And then you also have this sweeping second hand. The seconds have a nice smooth animation to them, whereas if you toggle that off, it is more of a click. Of course, for weather, you have the option for Fahrenheit or Celsius, and then you have your update interval. And now getting into the interactive mode that I talked about earlier on in this video. So you can predefine different apps that you want to have in this interactive mode. And by clicking on the weather there, as you saw, I do have Google Play Music listed. I have Google Maps, Google Fit, and Find My Phone. So if we click on one of these, for example, Find My Phone, it should open it up on your watch, and then your phone will start ringing. And there we go, my phone is ringing. You have a few apps that you can change here. You can use Google Keep, Google Maps, Flashlight, Alarm, Hangouts, Translate, Timer, Google Fit, Agenda, Play Music, and Find My Phone. So that's really all the options you can change for all your 4 app shortcuts. You cannot select any app that you want. It has to be from the list here. And that's really not a big deal. I usually mostly use Maps and Google Play Music on my watch face. So yeah, guys, that's basically been about it. This is my review on the Airborne watch face. Well, now it's the Jabra Tech watch face. And at $1.49, I think it's definitely worth your hard-earned money, and definitely a staple for any Android Wear 2.0 or 1.0 watch face. It's definitely pretty cool, has all the options that you need, and I hope you liked this video. Thumbs up, subscribe if you did. I'll talk to you guys next Wednesday. Peace.